Hello guys, how you going? It's Grey Dagon here, and in this video I'm just going to show you how to survive after you've escaped the jail. So this is where you come out when you first start. You come out of that door, and we head down here. Now, if it's daytime like it is now, it's great. All right, you can actually start looting and getting some stuff going. You don't want to go to that right there because see you've got some zombies down there, and they're going to try and fuck you up. I don't know if you can get me up here. Can't get me there. If it's dark, what you want to do is come to the left, all right, and you go around the back there. You'll be going to what's called cargo, so it's around the back because there's a bunch of zombies where those tents are down there, all right. So we don't want you to go down there, all right. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out because it's daytime, and some zombies have spotted me already. They might come after me up here, which they haven't. Alright, so try and avoid contact with zombies as much as possible. So we can see some down the back there. What we want to do, head down here, avoiding the zombies as best we can, and come into this house here. This is the first house you want to come to, right? And what you're looking for is the gear in these sorts of places here. So there's some tomato sauce, that's some food. That potato will give you some water, so you can just click on that. You can click on that. You'll see it changes my stats around in regards to water and hunger. You don't want any of this stuff because it'll kill you. All right. Don't worry about tomato soup. Um, I haven't got the space for it, but collect all of this, especially the shoes, all right, because you won't have any. All right. So if you see these, equip them straight away so you can see them there. And these ones absorb 1% damage when used and add 2 degrees of temperature. Okay. All right, so just grab these because I'm going to show you where you can sell these. So I'll just take a couple of these just so I can show you. Now, if I find something better that I can sell at the vendor, I'm going to um, I'm going to pick that up as well. All right. What else? So we just basically look at anything that highlights. We can look at, eat some things, but just pay attention to what it does before you actually eat it. So potatoes are pretty good because they have 10 hunger and 20 thirst. Um, Pomegranates are pretty good too. We'll chuck one up there. All right. You can take all of those away, as in drop them out of there. I'll just go up here. There's a little thing here. Alright, so I can add that. I've never had clothes spray before like that, so chuck that in. I don't know what it does, we'll find out. These are pretty low, but you'll sell them because you need cash. Now, I've already got a torch. You're not going to have a torch like this. You're going to have one of these. You should make sure you have one of these. You're going to need wooden stick and cloth, so make sure you've got one of those. All right. It's got dark rather quickly now. I've got to figure out where I am here. Oh, I see. Yeah. So if it looks like it's getting dark, um, just on your map, right, see these houses here? These are the ones you want to loot. Now this one here is a player-owned one, so you won't be able to loot that one. You should be able to loot all of these ones down here. We want to avoid this area with the scrapyard is as much as possible because what we're going to do is we're going to loot these and then we're going to scoot into this building here. There are zombies here and there are zombies in this space here, okay? But we can avoid them and sell our loot and then start getting some money because the first thing you really want to do after you've got some weapons and things like that is buy a house and place a bed in it. And I'll show you how to do that. All right. So this power drill is a good thing to get. I'm not going to. I'll get that. Ammo is always good to get. It's not always easy to find. But things like these Huggers lights, grab those. Nothing there. What have we got here? Normally I'd grab this canned tuna, a bit of protein. Now I just got to remember where I am. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you where the vendor is. So the first vendor is down here. Am I going the right way? Nope, going the wrong way. All right, sorry. Back this way. So basically when you get to the last house, you chuck a left, cross the crosswalk, because it's safe to cross the road at the crosswalk. All right. Come down in here, up these stairs here. All right. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep an ear out, and now I can sell all of this stuff if I've got room. So I've got to drop room. I'm going to drop. And I'll drop the water. Alright, so I can now sell all this stuff. So the huggers are 700. If you get the Chad wipes, they're like 1,400 bucks. They're pretty good. And the first house that you can buy is $1,100. Alright. Yeah, those clothes sprays pretty cheap. Alright. Now, if you want to see how much money you've actually got, you press tab, and down the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see how much money you've got. Alright. So at the moment, I've got $6,000. Alright. So let's say you build up to $1,100. Now, what are your first options? Alright. Let me show you. Alright, so let me just orientate you on the map. Yeah, I know you can't see, and I can't see shit. Alright, and I've got a fucking zombie after me. Oh, no, I want that one. There's one of the houses. Shit. There we go. So in the early stages, it's best to avoid as much any conflicts really, because you'll die pretty quickly. There it is. But as you get a bit of resources, you'll be able to deal with these relatively simple. All right, so where were we? There's the house. All right, so you can see here on the map. Okay, I'm on the left-hand side of the map. There's a house there. There's a house there. There's a house there, and there's a house there. So this one, where are we? That should be around here somewhere. There it is. One there, and I think there's one there, one on the other side. All right, so this one here, the basic house. You just come up to it. If you've got the money, you press E, and you can purchase that house. So just like that, I'm going to press E and open it up, and you'll see that there are 2 chests. So I can now, what I can do, if I want, is I can offload some of this stuff here. Okay. Now, what you want to do though is, once you've bought the house, is the next thing you want to do is head over to the bridge. Okay. Now, where am I? I'm on that side. All right. So see that yellow marker down there? That's where a chest is that you can lockpick. Alright, there's normally zombies here unless you've already cleaned them up. Alright, I don't think I've got enough fuel in that car, so I'm not going to worry about it. And basically, you run across this bridge. Alright, I'll speed this up and we'll get to the other end. And I'll show you what you want to buy over here, what you want to sell, and what you want to buy. Okay, once you're across the bridge, so there's the bridge. I'll just show you some more. So this this building here, if somebody hasn't bought it already, will be for sale. So if you look up there, it says not available, which means somebody snuck in while I wasn't looking and bought that one. Behind there is another 2 houses. So this one over here. All right. So if you've got 2.5, that's not a bad one to get. I think I've already bought this one here. Yeah, so I could sell this house for 1,000. All right. Now these are good houses to get because they're near the vendors. All right. So what you do is you sell your weapons here. Now you won't buy all your weapons. So for example, if I come down, I've got no cells that I can sell, even though I have all these scars and I have an M4 and I have a Glock. All right. What he's looking for at the moment is AWPs, which are sniper rifles, and he's also looking for Colts, shotguns, that sort of thing. So that's all my guy. On your server, though, you might be a little bit different, right? So you can come here and sell your weapons. So just to orientate that, come over the bridge, chuck a left, you'll see pawn shop, talk to that guy there. All right. If you want supplies, okay, so the shop next door. So the first person you want to speak to in here is this bloke here. All right. So he is hidden market, and what you want to buy is carrots. At the moment, carrots are a steal. They are really good for your longevity, and will help you live. I normally buy 6, which will give me 18 carrots, which is plenty. So you'll see there. You've watched. I'm down to 1% on food. I'll click that. 2. That's 2. And I'll do one more. 3, and basically the 4 of them take me back to full health. Okay. The next thing I want to do is come and talk to this vendor down here. All right. And I want to buy a bed. All right. So I come down here, click on that, purchase a bed. So you're going to need $300 for that bed. All right. So you buy that bed, and then what you do is you head back to your spawn, to the building that you bought. Now I'm going to show you a little trick right now. It's going to take me a good couple of minutes to walk back over there. So what I'm going to do, I've already got a spawn point on the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit the game. I'll speed this all up to, and then I'm going to re-log in. So as you can see, I've spawned in a house. So I've logged back in. I spawned in a house, and I was over there, and now I'm over here. And the house that I bought, where is it? It's on the other side of here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bed in there, because I can then set my spawn point to that location. And I'm going to avoid the zombies because I can't be bothered dealing with them right now. Where am I? So I should be up the back here. I think. Is this one or the other one? No, it was this one. So if you've got zombies chasing you, close the door behind you, otherwise they will come in and try and fuck you up. Now, when you set your bed, can't see shit at the moment. Alright, so you can see, actually, I need to check. I don't want it there. I want it there because I don't want it here, because when you respawn, you spawn in this spot. If you have your bed there, you've got to jump over. It's just a little annoying thing, alright? Alright, so what I'm going to do is turn this way. So I'm just using the lines. Oh, it's gone upside down. Come back a little bit. Oh, come on. Let's try. Okay, so that should be right. Yep. Hopefully it's not in the door. It is in the door, but well. I can use a hammer later on to that. So now, if I come here, set that as my spawn point, I will now spawn here. Right? So at the moment, the vendor is not buying the Scar rifle, so I'm just going to get rid of them, drop them in here, because at some point he will be asking for scars, and I'll have these I can sell. And they go for about, I think they're $4.50. Right, so they're a reasonable proposition to have in your arsenal. Okay. Well, actually, I got 6. All right. So what we're going to do, I think we're coming up to the light. All right. So once you've got a house, the reason you want to set your spawn point here is because if you haven't set a spawn point, then you will always respawn in the jail until you set your respawn point to somewhere else. Okay, and that might be okay. You might want that, but if you don't, then you need to buy a house and put a bed in it. Okay. Once you've got this, you're pretty well set in terms of your starter. And I've got some friends out the front here. Okay. Well, guys, that's how you survive the first part of Myths Story of Abraxas once you get out of jail. And also, we're the first two vendors that are of any significance to you in the game. All right. So that's it, James out, and have a great day. And don't forget, if you like this sort of stuff, in the description, I've got some links to some of the other creators like Super J and Seth Roth and Prince, who are also creating content. And we've got a few more content creators coming on board as well. So you'll find their links to their channels in the description below. So if you like this stuff, remember to leave me a like and a subscribe. And there's more inbound. And have a great day. Bye for now.